Innovation.
It's a very simple thing to make a glass. We've been doing it for thousands of years as humans. To engineer a glass to deliver very specific properties and functionality means having a very firm grip on its composition and its structure. ABKMedical is a spin-out company from Dalhousie University here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And the company is focused on the research and development of technology for use in oncology treatments. My co-founders are Dr. Bob Abraham and Dr. Sharon Kehoe. Dr. Abraham is an interventional radiologist, so he's the physician who treats patients using the technologies we're developing. And Dr. Sharon Kehoe is a biomaterial specialist who's all the way from Ireland and working with us here in Canada to develop the next generation of products. All of our materials come from glass. The same stuff that is on the windshield in your car or on your front door at home. We just engineered it in a certain way to have very particular characteristics for these applications. A tumor has a blood supply. If you can cut off that blood supply, the tumor shrinks and can become asymptomatic. So what we're trying to do is build beads that block blood flow into tumors and provide for some therapeutic effect. It might be as simple as just blocking blood flow. It might be as high-tech as delivering localized radiotherapy to a patient with liver cancer. 600,000 women a year in the US every year have a hysterectomy. We know that a majority of those people are eligible for treatments like fibroid embolization, a minimally invasive procedure to treat those. We want to be there treating those people as quickly as possible. Because I think minimally invasive procedures are going to be the future of many, many interventions that patients will see. So we're really aggressively pursuing the marketing of this technology. We have recently spoken with FDA in the US, we've engaged Health Canada, and we've also engaged the European agents. We believe we'll be able to sell this product by July next year.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's difficult to imagine what it would be like living without hearing. The quality of the technologies available to treat hearing disorders can have a huge effect on the way people go about their daily lives.
The ear is kind of interesting because it connects up to the brain, so there's a lot of perceptual issues. Ear disease impacts people in the sense of their communication with other people, their connections, emotional, psychological, professional with other people.
My main interest is on coming up with new engineering technologies that can help address diagnostic and therapeutic problems in hearing loss. Jeremy Brown and I are both electrical engineers. We're good at solving electrical engineering type problems. The hearing area is one where we can really contribute to coming up with solutions that can improve people's lives.
The technology that I'm primarily focused on is high-resolution ultrasound endoscope for imaging the ear. Essentially, we've developed these miniature endoscopes that have 64 microscopic piezoelectric or ultrasound transmitter receivers, all fabricated onto the tip of this probe. This compares with the conventional technology, which you can see ours is a dramatic reduction in size over the conventional ultrasound probes. Again, this should allow us to insert our endoscope into the ear and generate very high-resolution images to diagnose ear pathologies.
One of the projects that we work on is a bone conduction hearing aid that we've developed. The bone conduction is a way of delivering sound to the cochlea by vibrating the skull. There are other hearing aids that work on the same principle, but they're all fairly large and they involve a post sticking out of your head. Our technology is different than anything else that's out there. So it's a disc that lies flat against the skull and bends. And so as the disc bends, the skull bends underneath it. That causes the cochlea to vibrate, and that's how we deliver sound to the patient. What's novel about it is that because it's a flat disc rather than a post sticking out of the skin can heal over it completely, and it's basically invisible after it's been implanted.
Primary focus of the work that we've been doing, that I've been pushing, is to try and develop new tools that will open up bits of the ear for us that we can't currently see.
The big wave that's happening in wireless technology is integration of near-field communication with smartphones. That is opening up enormous potentials. that's having huge impact in a variety of different applications. It is a simple wireless technology wherein you tag an object with a unique electronic identifier, and in the presence of a reader, the tag data is transferred, and that data can uniquely identify the object. My lab here in the Faculty of Computer Science is called the MyTech Lab. We innovate and research a variety of emerging wireless technologies. I have an excellent team of 20 graduate students. They are the true innovators of this novel technology. Y4 Tech is a startup company that was born out of my lab. We are fortunate to have an entrepreneur, Bob Thomas, working with us to help us with the business side of things. Patient safety is the topmost priority for Health Canada. We believe that we have come up with a technological solution to prevent medication errors. Our solution consists of a wrist tag, which carries a unique identifier. The medication carries another NFC tag, which has another unique identifier. Both these identifiers correspond to information about the patient and the medication in the database. So when the healthcare worker comes with a smartphone that is equipped with NFC capability, taps the phone onto the wrist tag and then taps the phone onto the medication, it immediately sends an alert if there's a drug allergy or a drug interaction that's detected. We believe that we can put it to work in a variety of very important applications, such as healthcare, emergency rescue, disaster management, and anti-cyberbullying. I love what I do. Choose a job you love and you will never work a single day in your whole life. Teaching is my primary passion. My joy comes with sharing my knowledge with my students and seeing the joy on their faces when they get enlightened.